Way where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with some commentary about Jocelyn's Cabaret. This is episode 14, and I don't know about you all, but this is a little draggy. This is a little draggy, okay, to me. Now, before I hop into my commentary, sister, consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy these kind of reviews and shows and conversations like this because we do a lot of this over here, okay? Make sure you like the video. When you come over here, you say hello. And by saying hello, I mean hitting the like button. That's what we like to do over here, okay? Now, Zeus gives us a recap like they always do. We see the Domino music video, Domino, okay? It's very cute. And we just hop right into the things. Now the girls are on the sprinter actually, and they're just like discussing how do you feel about the show? This was the best show that we've ever had. I can't believe it. They are literally on a high. And it was cute to kind of see them in that moment and in that element because, if you've ever performed or you've done something with a group of people, to be able to come back and talk about like, girl, did you see the so-and-so? Even if it's like a night out at the club, like, girl, remember that? Like, you could tell that energy. They was all hyped. They was all turned up. And so they start talking about whether or not they thought Jocelyn was serious about somebody leaving, going home. Nick was like, girl, I just felt that was like a little teaser to see who could stay, who could really kind of handle it. Because at the end of the day, girl, we're all on our way to Cabo right now. So, it just is what it is. And so Emmy gets it popped off like, well, why'd you leave, Rose? I feel like Emmy is there as just to be like this girl who's going to ask the questions. Because outside of that, what does she really offer us? I don't know. I can't really kind of figure it out. Um, well, girl, anyway. So, Rose says, no, I didn't just leave because of the situation with Jocelyn. I just left because it was just too much. It was just too overwhelming. I feel like it was, I was getting it from all sides. And they was like, oh, so you was upset because somebody said your breath stank? And she was like, no, it wasn't just like that because, if something's going on with me, I want to know what's up. Like, tell me what it is. You know what I mean? And so she was like, I went to the dentist. It's not gingivitis. It just is what it is. And they all chomping down on a gum and shit, girl. And so Henny is like, and tags at her like, girl, you just saying that because your breath is hot. Your breath been hot. Like, da, da, da. And she's like, girl, shut up, shut up, shut up. And she started like throwing her breath at her. They so childish on the show, girl. I can't even say without laughing because who is doing that? So then they started talking about, well, what do you feel like? Raven was still throwing shots. Who do you feel like? What do you think you do if you can get if you win the 50K? She's like, well, if I win the 50K, and Hennessy was like, you won't. And so then we got into this whole big thing with Hennessy and Rose. And Hennessy is starting to show some real emotion. Before she was just so quick to be like, oh, okay, whatever. That's just what we doing. It is what it is. And I don't care. Da, da, da. Like, it is what it is. But now she's like, girl, you a foul little bit. You know what I mean? Henny is like, it took you 48 hours for them girls to make you turn on me when we came in the house. I respected you. I didn't look at you like no little sis, big sis. I just looked at you as a friend, which, I mean, she kind of ate that up a little bit. I feel like I was waiting to see some real emotion out of Hennessy because I could tell that it was there, but I don't think that it was kind of necessarily received. Rose kind of really leaned into I'm just so hurt role. I'm just so hurt role. And Hennessy just seemed like she was just cool, like, oh, well, that's what we doing. It is what it is. That's also too because she's an older girl, like she knows what the shit gives. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't trying to do too much. But it was good to see her kind of give some sort of emotion about it. You know what I'm saying? Outside of just throwing shots at being shady. So Henny starts spraying her with her own tea, girl. Like, yeah, girl, what is she doing? She looked like the girl. I don't even know how I thought I didn't put this up here. She looked like a damn Whoville girl. Mm-mm. I don't see it for Emmy. Nope, not doing it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody said stop chewing so much. That's not me chewing. I smack my mouth, girl. I talk like that in real life, so it's a habit, especially if I'm like drinking something and I'm talking, I'm recording back to back. So I'm sorry if you're listening. And that causes some auditory issues with you. I'm glad I mentioned that. Well, now I'm snapping. I'm glad I thought about that because now I can be mindful of when I'm making these videos. But so Hennessy starts going off on her like, girl, and this is did you home with your boyfriend that's not even your baby daddy, and you was pregnant at 16 and this and the third, and they did she just spraying her with her own tea, and I'm just like, Henny, now I want you to get your shit off. Ooh, I got that shit off, but I don't want you going out here going out like this because it's giving you can't even hold a secret. Promise y'all that today, right now, today. If I fall out with somebody, I ain't spraying them with these stuff. I'm just not. I don't believe in that. I'm holding secrets for motherfucker right now who probably don't even halfway deserve it. I just don't believe in that type of energy. But you think you about to tell my business in 2.5 seconds? I can't even deal. A woman that does some stuff like that to another person, I couldn't even tell you where you could kiss it, ho. You couldn't even get no information out of me. And I don't really like that. That's just my own personal thing, girl. Because don't go up here telling my people, telling these people my business don't got nothing to do with me dancing. Because what you trying to do, girl? So they're going bad. They're going out really bad. I mean, it was going out like, they spraying real tea. So Rose's like, girl, I want my ones. I want my ones. So Henny like, no, we about to fight right here. You have to fight right here. So finally get them off the bus. They go in the house, they both change. And I'm like, I don't know what person be so upset and they go in the house to both change. But girl, apparently that's what they did. They was so upset that they went in the house and they both changed. I'm like, girl, must be nice. And so they come outside and it's on. Okay. And it's on and it's on. I'm like, okay, it's about time that we had. Hennessy runs up first, okay. And somebody was like, okay, Macy Gray talking about Rose's hair, which I thought Rose's hair was so cute. I don't know what they were talking about, but I'm a naturalista. Hennessy got that first round though. Hennessy was just doing a whole bunch of grabbing, um, tussling, wrestling. You know what I'm saying? The second round, Rose runs up. It was a whole bunch of come on, come on, come on, come on in, come on in. And Rose was kind of trying to catch her breath, and Hennessy was just like, "You don't want to dance. You don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this, Mama. You don't want this." And so the girls on the background dancing. Danny's in the confessional, like I'm realizing and witnessing is these girls were really friends and they don't really necessarily want to fight. Girl, y'all knew that. But y'all knew that. Um, and I want to say their fight was like a tussle. Everybody was just outside, kind of like antagonizing it. Like somebody run up, Meek, like somebody run up. So Hennessy in the third round, Rose started getting more punches because Hennessy's a grabber. So Rose started punching baga 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 like regular punches, and Hennessy was grabbing her, girl, biting her. She was like, "Stop biting her! Stop biting her! Oh my God, stop biting her!" And he was like, Hennessy is a real dirty fighter. Oceans was just watching, like, yeah, see, that's what she do. That's how she got that knee. That's how she got that knee. Once it was done, girl, she goes into the room. Hennessy goes into apparently Jocelyn's room and is cooling off and this, that, and third. The girl's like, I know she's not gonna be happy with this. But meanwhile, y'all sitting around all look at Danny in the background trying to go into the bathroom because what you in there for? So Andrea is telling her like, y'all, let's get out. It must be a short. It must be a short in this cord. It gotta be a short in this cord. Because I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's I think I'm back. I think it's a short on my microphone wire or something like this. But anyway, so the girls are like all talking and standing around and they start twerking, they're antagonizing. The girls end up jumping in the pool. I don't think they were supposed to do that because maybe they were still mic'd up. She's like, I know we weren't supposed to, but it felt really, really good. And the girls all kind of stand around and just discuss things like, Andrea is talking about the girls. They drink 3 whole bottles of Hennessy. There needs to be a drinking cap. The girls are drinking entirely too much and they're just drinking so much. NEEK is an alcoholic, she's just drinking so much. Raven is still on the hygiene because, apparently she's like, I'm really big on hygiene. And we all know that the girl is not that hygienic. And they were over there being loud. It was like, wow, wow, look at them, look at them, look at them. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it just gave. They are professionals and they know what it takes to make a show successful and essentially what Jocelyn is looking for. So I can understand and respect their viewpoint, but it just gave a little, let's get some hateration, holleration a little bit. What y'all think? Let me know. I don't know, because they young wild, they turned up like, girl. So Jocelyn comes in and she's pissed off. And they're like, yay, Jocelyn is here. They was like, girl, shut up. Okay, now which one of you slept in the master bedroom? Which one of you was in the master bedroom? And so she was like, it was you. I heard it was you. And she was like, oh, I'm not sure which one was the master bedroom, bitch. The one that you was in. And I told you not to do that. I told you not to go in there, anywhere in there. And y'all over here disrespecting me. If I think that you got a little piece of whatever, it's over for you, ho. You know how she talk. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She was like, oh, so y'all fought? She was like, yeah, we fought. They just got off of the bus and they just started fighting. So Raven chimes in like, girl, well, Rose was the one who initiated that fight. Rose starts crying. No, that's not true. Oh my God, they lying, bro. They lying, bro. Everybody else on Hennessy's team was like, yeah, well, she kind of did. Because she did say, I want my one. So, I mean, that is a little bit of initiating the fight. So she was like, they've been drinking. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Damn. Take a shot every time I take it out. Let me stop. All right, so she was like, well, they've been drinking, and they was like, yeah, they've been drinking. So it was like, who, Neek? And she was like, yes, and I've been drinking, and I won't miss a step when I'm on stage. So we can't drink before practice. You're not supposed to be drinking before this and the third. They started talking about how much Neek is a drunk, yada yada yada, and Neek is just going off, veins popping. They don't care. It just is what it is. So Jocelyn walks off. She's not happy. She's like, y'all need to get it together. Rose looks like her foot is out of commission. Who knows how she's going to be able to dance on that? And you did all of this. Y'all supposed to be here for the cabaret. And now your foot is hurting. Like, girl, I'm not letting nobody mess me up. That's how you get messed up. That's how you get messed up. That's how you get a hoe out of here. You let their anger get the best of them. Anyway, so the next scene we have Andrea sitting on the sprinter. She's like, well, how do you feel about everything that Jocelyn had to say? And so they started talking a little bit. And then Raven chimes in like, yo, we really need to respect the OGs. Like, I don't even care if she starts going off. She's like, you can't even take no constructive criticism. If Jocelyn can give us respect and give us the flowers, why can't y'all? And so all of the girls who were not OGs were just like following after her. Like, I don't know, Raven was just going off for no reason. She was just trying to be a little too broad. Like, Raven has been chilling the whole time, and she's been generally respectful of everyone. She seems like she's out the way. It doesn't seem like she's doing too much at all. So I don't see and understand why they just couldn't give her that. Like, let her rock. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it a big deal. Neek starts going on and on and on. I don't care about y'all. I don't care. She was like, well, you should take a word of advice from somebody who's been in this position, who's been on tour, who knows what it takes. Like, y'all do too much. And she was like, Nick, you have a really nasty attitude. She was like, I don't care. I'm going to drink. I'm going to do me. And that's my attitude. And I need to learn. And so what? And da da da. So Nick continues to get elevated because I guess she felt like whatchamacallit was trying her. But I feel like Raven's critiques were fair. Like, y'all, if you've never done something before, and somebody who has is showing you, sure, you're gonna put your own spin on it. Like, if you're getting training for the job, but you gotta understand and hear what you gotta do first. And I just feel like at the minimum, Neek's attitude is just so nasty. It's just like it's just rubbing the girls the wrong way, and they just can't deal because she a young Turk girl and she don't care. They started talking about her drinking. She's like, oh well, and I'm gonna drink, and it is what it is, and I'm still gonna do me. I'm not in a club. I don't even drink in a club. I'm outside. I'm having fun. So Raven continues to pop it. And she's like, girl, I haven't even been yelling at you this whole time because they were trying to say Raven was going broad. Like, Raven, this is the first time that Raven really said something, which it really felt to me that the tensions were so high because things are truly happening off camera. Like, you can tell that the girls kind of really do have a sisterhood, so they claim. And people are being, I want to say, obstructing things in the flow. You know what I mean? Kind of like a child that you have to scold and it gets frustrating. Like, I kind of was like, girl, she ain't lying. Like, it's something really going on here. And he gets up and she tries to throw something. I think she's getting triggered by the fact that they said she kept drinking. And the shit it hits Danny, and Danny tees off, and we see a whole brawl that's going to happen on the bus. It's like these girls can't get it together. How you gonna be dancing the show? I really don't have no final thoughts for this episode because it was just given sprinter fight sprinter. I mean, honestly, I feel like they are dragging out the season enough already. Enough, like enough. You know what I mean? The only final thought is, girl, this is a mess. I don't know what. I don't know. This is a mess. This is giving very Christmas and holiday. Let me know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments. As always, I'm sending much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.